What's up, everybody? It's Joseph R. Wheeler III, artist, founder, president of the ONYXCON Foundation. We back to basics, y'all. We back to basics. You understand what I'm saying? We getting back to basics, man. We back to basics, y'all. Wave the flags. Wave the flags. We back to basics, y'all. We are back to basics officially. 0 for them other ones. 0. Can't wait to throw that back at them. Not literally, but you know. We keep it simple, but y'all probably saw my video by now, right? And if not, you need to check it out. If you haven't seen it, you need to check that out. I need to put a thumbnail on this one. I think I'll make that the topic today, and I'll break down some things that I didn't even say in the video because it needs to be heard. And I think this is my order. I hope. Oh, man. What's up to everybody who said hi? Appreciate you. I'm just waiting on the rest of my order here now. As usual, Man, I swear, y'all, I just be tolerating these folks. That's all I be doing is tolerating the nonsense. This is not the go-to. This is not the plan. This is not the way. This ain't Mandalorian. These fools are not the way. I'm the way. They ain't the way. They don't understand the way. And they stay on some bull. I was trying to get this order. Oh, really? Wow. Oh, wow. Ha And it's back the other way. That's real goofy. All right, bump it. We're going to do it. Shh, man. But when I tell y'all, they put you through so much nonsense. So much nonsense. I got to do a whole nother video about how everything almost, like 99.9% of everything is always, and I'm especially speaking from being in this place and being in America, it's always half-ass. It's just different levels of half-assery. Making up words, right? It's half-assery. That's funny. I like that. It's half-assery. That's what it is. Everything's never 100%. I mean, nothing's 100 anyway, but I'm saying if they say something's in the 90s, it's really in the 70s. The percentage is more so in the 70s on everything. At best. That's the best you can get. Because most stuff is in 20s and 30% or lower. Like just pathetic, just F's and D's. That's it. That's all. Because they give no F's, right? They give no F's, so you know everything's D or a C level on everything. And they expect, they think, hey man, I done made it. I did C. I did a C. These folks, they aim for C plus like that is A plus. Because they don't expect nothing to be no better. And the companies know they can get away with it. People who work for these folks know they can get away with it. And that's how they moving out here. That's how everything is right now. And how it's been developing to get to this point for generations. This ain't overnight. But it's officially there. It's like, this is the new standard of no real standards. Just waste time. It don't matter if it's always, if it's got quality, just put it out there. Just do it. Do some shit. It don't matter if it's gonna work. Damn, do some shit. Just do it. This is how they moving, y'all. This is how they're moving. This is how they got the whole economy set up. This is why, amongst other things, politically, why this country is in a hole and will not be able to come out. That's what people don't realize. All this is gonna get better. Things are good. Bullshit. Not the way y'all doing it. Not the way y'all doing it. There's no way. It's impossible. You can't have accepted failure become a new standard and expect better results. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. I get this order. It's supposed to be three homes, right? And the stickers don't always work. You have to scan all these stickers and everything when you're dealing with this app to say you even picked up the order. One of the main items is missing. The guy who brought it out goes back to tell some other guy, we don't have it. This guy needs this for his order. They tell me to pull up to the front so I don't have to wait for them to cross the parking lot in this heat. Because that's going to make it take that much more time because they tired, they hot. I get it. It's miserable out here. It's really hot right now. We're in the show enough summer. This is the purest summer right now, right? In Atlanta. It's the way it feels when it's show enough hot. It's yeah, like, let me see. It don't matter what it say, but I'm going to tell y'all what the temperature is. Let me see. 94 degrees, a.k.a. 104, okay? Because if it's 90 anything, you just may well say 100 and you just add whatever else. But the 4, just add the 4. That's how you do the math on temperature in Atlanta. If it says 90, that means 100. If it says 91, that means 101. Because it's the real feel. It ain't got nothing to do with whatever the temperature. The temperature is always hotter or colder by 10 to 5 degrees, depending on the season. It is now officially 104 degrees out this morning. Oh my gosh, it's crazy. And so people gonna move slow. You know that. That's taking more time off the clock. So I pull up to the front where they told me to be. Ain't the first time I've done this too many damn times. Years of this mess, right? I tell the guy, look, this sticker on here ain't working. He's like, but that does go with your order. And then they got this little sassy ass dude to get on my nerves because he always got an attitude. It don't even be with you. He just walk around with stank. You know what I mean? Just on stank all the damn time. And nothing, it's indirect, but I gotta witness this. I gotta deal with this because I'm dealing with you to get an order done. You know? And he's some type of management, which makes it worse because now the fool would think he's really running something. You know? Oh my gosh. So he's all slow to go and just that energy. God dang, I swear. It's not cool. It's not cool, right? So I'm like, yeah, the sticker's not working. And the one I need is for a whole nother person. I don't know why this one even matters. I mean, I scanned it, but I guess it knows it's part of the order. Okay, great. But I need the other 2 people. One of them is not complete. Something's wrong. I need a sticker that works. Then I realized why he said, I'll be back. Or he barely says, I'll be back. Because this is the other thing. People don't talk. They just act like, you're talking to me, but you're not talking to me. You act like, I'm supposed to pretend, oh, you heard me, so I know you're going to do what you said. It's less eye contact. Nothing's direct. Everything's indirect. Everything's half-assed. Like I say, it's half-assery. Right? So while he's in there getting the sticker made, I guess, I just decided, man, let me make sure it's not one of these extra stickers because the order has like maybe 3 stickers on bags. So I just scanned one of the random stickers. Damn, it works. It closes out. I can go. I ain't waiting on that fool to get back. And I don't give a damn if he in his feelings when he come outside and I'm gone. That was your problem from the beginning. You should have had all that on the bags right from the beginning. They sent this other dude out. Stuff don't even, he's looking at stuff like, oh, wait a minute. I don't know. This don't go with that. Hold on. I said, does this go with that? Oh, no, that's from another order. Why they got old stickers on the bins? That's an easy way to confuse yourself and the driver. Because you'll mess around and pull one of them stickers that don't go with an order. And then I get out here in the field and you can't finish the order unless you got the sticker. Well, you can, but it makes it another headache because then you got to call it in. And all my riders know what I'm talking about if you ever done what I'm talking about. I ain't got to say, you already know. If you've done this, if you're in America and you've worked for this company, you know what the hell I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. You've been through the pain. And it wouldn't matter if you work for them because there's a bazillion other companies that operate just like them. So all of this is relative energy to the gig economy and what we be dealing with. And as I said earlier, tolerating. No one's really good with this. We're tolerating the bull because we all got to get by. Did y'all see the thumbnail that I used for my latest video when I say I escaped Amazonian hell? Y'all got to watch that. I escaped Amazonian hell. The levels of purgatory, goddamn. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't seen it, you need to see it. Trust me. But I love the thumbnail that I came up with. I did a hell of a prompt on that and got just what I envisioned. I described it to a T and it gave it to me just right. It's perfect. And the main thing on that whole image is, you see the truck, it's like the EV style truck, and it's burning rubber, but it ain't going nowhere because it's stuck, because it's chained to a big weight, and the weight is money. The weight has the money sign on it, glowing in gold. And that is so symbolic. That is literally what the hell's happening in this country and all over the world, but I'm just speaking where I'm at. That's what's happening. People ready to go, you tell them do the job, they go and they're doing it, but what can I do? I'm chained to this money. It's like, I can't go until you let this bullshit off so I can really work. You're not paying me enough. I'm chained to the money. I get out here and I'm doing the job, and I can't do it as efficiently as you say is your standard, which is bullshit, because y'all don't have no motherfucking standards. You don't have no standards. If you did, from day one, you walk into one of these facilities, folk wouldn't be talking out their ass, saying any and everything to each other, cussing every other word. I mean, you know, I'm on here live with y'all, so I'm venting. Yeah, I'm cussing. But I'm saying the way I'm going off now, I don't do that unless it reaches absolute feature. If I'm on that, you better clear the room. You better clear the damn room. I don't go there. This is a work environment. If I gotta go there, I hope you got your stuff saved up. Ain't nobody playing with these folk, man. Grown man business. And that's the other thing. No one treating folk like they're grown. We here to work. This ain't no game. We got real bills. We got real responsibilities. We got real ish on the plate. It is not a game. Stop playing with people's time. Stop playing with people's money. With going back to the Amazonian, right? Because of how slick they are. Oh my gosh. And everybody looks from afar and says, oh man, that's why that dude is the second richest in the world or whatever. First of all, I don't like that BS list about who's richest. It's trash. The true rich don't say they rich. They don't tell everybody. Goofballs that want to be known because they nobody and they feel insecure want everybody to know, hey, I'm rich. Did you hear what I said? There's people, man, look. Anybody who had to build a business in your lifetime is not the richest people on earth. That's how I'm going to put that. YouTube, you looking for a clip, because I know they're going to always pull away from my video and have a little suggested clip. That's the clip, what I just said. Anybody who has to build their wealth in their lifetime, if you know their story, that ain't the richest people on the planet. I don't give a damn how much they say is reported that they have. Families that have been in money that ain't even money, it's resources. It takes it to another level. That's true wealth. Folks who control oil all over the globe. Folks who control other forms of energy, waterways, air rights. That's true wealth. Miss me with that other dumb shit. Please, stop talking about these people and letting everyday people believe that's true. It's not true. They're not the rich. There's no such thing. There's no such thing. There's levels of funds that don't get counted. Did you hear me? It can't be counted. Man, it's such a joke, and it's such a play on people's minds and how they think about everything, because they want to itemize everything. And the only reason they do that, the only reason they keep everybody, all of us, in this rat race, myself included right now, sitting in this traffic. The difference is I just know what the fuck I'm in. I said this in another live, and I'm going to say it again. You in the game, just don't be the game. That's all. You got to play the motherfucker. Just don't be it. Somebody understands what I just said. Somebody's still like scratching their head. I don't get that. I don't get what you said. This ain't for you. I'm talking to the people who understand what I just said. Talking to the people who understand what I just said. You don't have to be the game, but you got to be in the game. So play the game, win, but don't be the game. Don't let them convince you that you literally are so that you're a number. That's it. That's it. That's how they're looking at it. And if you don't get that through your head, you're going to always cry the real tears when, or not know when it's time to go. I've always known when it's time to go, and I've gotten better and better at it the older I get. I'm just like, you know what? Something else, another door going to open. I got to close this one and keep it moving. If I stay here, this is dangerous. To my mental health, to my financial health, to my physical health, everything. It's not conducive. Once it reaches a point, this is not logical. I have to go, period, and I'm gonna go. And ain't nothing gonna hold me to it when I decide I'm gone. So the other day, when I was out there and it was just misery to get that job done, I knew right then and there, I said, I've been knowing since I started this, I did guaranteed failure. And once I knew how many times guaranteed failure had become the standard of how this company is spoken of by the workers, during the very limited time, if I were. And it definitely has a limited time if I mess around and say the word year. I was like, man, if I made it to a year in this, I don't know what I'd think of myself to have stayed that long or to not kept looking so that life give me another option, because other doors need to open. This can't be it. But I'm kind of glad it went the way it went. I'm kind of glad they showed their ass early, as they do, because from what I read, everything, there was nothing new about what I went through. Everything I went through is what they do. This is the format. I've seen this from videos in New York, videos in California, videos in the South. It doesn't matter. This is what this company does. This is what they do. They say the same thing on every video I've watched about it. You talk about the training and and most people say the training is not long enough. Everybody says that. For the pressure they putting on you and acting like you just supposed to know about all the stuff they do overnight. Just by the fact you apply for the job, you supposed to know the job. It's kind of the energy of how everybody acts in this environment. And I've seen this before. I've seen it when I've been on movie sets sometimes with certain environments with that. I've seen it in the brown and gold shield, you know what I mean? I've seen it definitely with them. They on some just everybody barking and acting all aggressive and crazy and acting like everybody just supposed to be cool with that, which really cracks me up, because I'm just like, man, as trigger happy crazy as this country is, why would you go in it? Why would you be like that with anybody in work environments when people are trying to figure out a way to live? They just trying to make a decent, legit money and keep it moving. But people get all this personal angst and aggression into their stuff and think that it's not going to turn into chaos. Where do you think the term going postal came from? I grew up knowing what that meant. They don't even say it as much anymore because they've done a hell of a job of trying to reverse the image of postal with that. But my generation still knows, when people say going postal, we know what that phrase means. We witnessed the news reports. It's like time and time again, like almost every year you knew there was going to be at least one. And it's the reason, because of the environment, because of the way people talking to each other and treating each other and disrespecting everybody and acting like it's okay. It's just not the way things go. It's not the way it goes. Nowhere on the earth. I keep telling y'all, respect number one, then power, then money. You that other, you reverse it and you're in for some real tragedy, because people gonna be like, well, Bumper, you ain't got my money on time, it's over. You disrespect them for, their time, they have no real power, and then there's no real respect, and they know that, so they get fed up and they go off. So knowing that's the kind of environments these are, I just said enough is enough, because and that's almost to the point where it was also silly. I noticed every when I say every time, it wasn't long now, it was only 3 days plus, if I add it all up, it was like 9, 10, 11, 12, probably about 15 days, something like that, from being hired to go to training, because once you're hired, you go to training, you get paid for training, all that. Training was like 3 days, 2 days of training, and then you're still training, and it was, and then and then there was the ride along, okay, which was an experience, and that was cool. And I actually enjoyed my ride along day more than I enjoyed any of the other days, because the person I went out with, she knew her stuff, and she knew all the little loopholes and all the BS too. She was a little speedy and crazy with the wheel. I mean, that part. And I don't know how she didn't have infraction after infraction, because you get these violations for speeding. But I noticed she would do it only in the neighborhoods. She wouldn't do it once you out in the route, house house, or business, or whatever it may be on the route, it's almost like you realize, oh, that's when they don't care. They talk all that stuff about we care about it. No, not really. Now you can't get out there and just hit 55. She be at 50 sometimes. You're like, God damn, we flying anymore. But I noticed they don't all the camera that's on and all the beware of the camera and beware, it didn't go off. It don't seem to care. I said, oh. All right, y'all, it's gonna act up. Got a signal though. Clock ain't moving. What the hell? What the helly? What the hellio? There it is. Right. So I was saying, y'all, and I'm gonna have to put it on break again in a minute. Drop this order. I'm still working, man. Sure, I ain't letting nothing slow me down. I'm still working. You know, and the main difference, and I say this all the time, and I'm saying it even stronger with true conviction at this point. The only difference in some of these companies, because they're all shitty, is some of these broken companies know they're broken. Thing they've created in society, you know, I said in one of my other videos about working for the Amazonians, I was like, man, if you don't want to work around the lowbrow of society, so to speak, good luck, because right about now, everybody's on that. Agitation of society has literally made everybody stupid all as one. There's a minority of us, and I am part of that minority, that is saying what I'm saying logically and acknowledging that there's a big problem with letting ratchet become a standard way of life. But we still have to function amongst all these other people. And unfortunately, it feels more and more in this place like we're the minority. People who are not ratchet, not trying to be all just everything's ugly and rough and stupid and just ignorant all the time. People who don't act like that all the time, like we know about it, so we can be in an environment and just get along. You know what I mean? I can deal with any damn body because I know where they're coming from before they open their mouth. Then when they start talking, I'm just verifying the stupid that I already knew was there. But it don't normal. It's still that crude energy, that foul reactivity to everything. Just everything's reactionary. Nobody's being respectful or genuine about a damn thing. You know, and they make this the norm. They're trying to make this mess the norm. It's not normal. It has happened. Appreciation of everything. Educational system. It's pretty serious. Hard to maintain. Out in the boonies. But I will say for that, you know, I like riding out in the areas where it's pretty and nice houses and cow pastures and all that. I actually like that. I just don't like the gas. And that's the part that was that and the wear and tear on my vehicle were the number one reasons why I decided I wanted to do the Amazonian thing. I just wanted to, man, okay, I'm in their vehicle. These trillionaires can pay for this. Let me go ahead and do this damn thing. And just, you know, and just work. That's it. Just do the same job I'm already doing. Just dropping off on a whole nother level. It's my favorite type of delivery. It's not food. Because now I'm back to dealing with groceries and bags and packages and everything, depending on what they give you. You can get literally anything when you do. It has a cutoff. Like if you thought, oh shit, this motherfucker can't stop. That motherfucker was gonna run through me. Holy fucking shit. If I hadn't got over, y'all, that motherfucker did not see. It was one of them highways where it's 2 lanes on one lane on the other. I'm on the 1 lane. I gotta go left. Everybody else is just coming. I see trucks coming in the 2 lane. And there's a truck behind me that's not hitting brakes. So I had to get over in the other lane because I saw that I had a little bit of space between myself and the next car and that person. Because he gonna kill somebody. He gonna unalive somebody. You can't say these words online. I don't know where that came from. You can't use the English language online. You gotta step around it with other English language words. And anyway, man, I need to get off here, man. I'm focused. I have about to say I'm focused. I am focused, but I'm gonna just be totally focused. I ain't gonna be doing nothing else but what I need to be doing right now. I'm off. This is crazy. Too much.